Is automatic video editing truly the future, or are we just getting caught up in the hype of AI tools? With AI getting smarter every single week, it is natural to wonder if those long, grueling editing sessions are about to become obsolete. The short answer to whether you can skip the grunt work is a definitive yes, but it really depends on what kind of creator you actually are. There will always be filmmakers who demand total creative control, meticulously color grading frame by frame for that perfect cinematic look. That high-end painstaking craft is never going away, especially since platforms like YouTube are now competing directly with major TV networks. However, for most podcasters and vertical video hustlers, there is a much faster path forward that involves using smart tools to handle the repetitive stuff. This is where dedicated AI tools enter the picture to save your day and keep you from burning out. If you are producing weekly interviews and struggling to chop them into short clips for social media, AI can be the bridge between frustration and consistency. Imagine you have just finished recording a 90-minute interview and need to turn that into high-performing, bite-sized content. Normally, manually finding the emotional beats, adding captions, and branding everything would take you literally days of work. With modern AI platforms, you simply upload that long video and let the system automatically identify the moments most likely to go viral. It does not just slice by length, it analyzes engagement signals and context, so you are not hunting for that one golden 40-second clip. Beyond the editing, these tools allow you to auto-schedule your content across different platforms with just a few simple clicks. You do not have to log into 5 separate apps anymore because you can manage your entire content calendar in one unified dashboard. It acts as the dedicated editorial assistant that you always wished you had on your team. Now, I am not suggesting that AI is a magic bullet for every single creative scenario you will face. If you are crafting a feature film or performing heavy color correction, you will still want your traditional editing suite and a human in the loop. But for 80% of creators, including educators and solopreneurs, these AI tools speed optimize the entire production pipeline. Let us look at a practical walkthrough of what this automated workflow actually looks like for a typical podcast episode. The software generates a full transcript, and from that text, it pulls out chapters and the most impactful sound bites automatically. You can tell the AI to remove silence, skip filler words, or keep the raw footage exactly as you like it. With one click, it spits out vertical clips optimized for TikTok or Reels, complete with captions and your branded background style. It even handles audio cleanup, muting non-speakers and smoothing out dialogue transitions, so the result sounds professional immediately. If you want to boost retention, you can throw on animated captions or quick text callouts in just a few seconds using built-in presets. If you are someone who craves total control, you can always jump into the editor and manually tweak any clip to perfection. The smarter approach is a hybrid workflow where you let the AI do the heavy lifting, then spend 10 minutes polishing the very best clips. This results in high-quality content without you having to spend an entire day stuck in post-production. Now, let us be real about the competition in the market, because tools like Riverside and Descript have also pushed editing forward in big ways. Riverside is great for remote recording, while Descript is powerful for text-based editing, but each has its specific trade-offs. Mobile editors are fantastic for quick on-device tweaks, but managing cross-platform scheduling from long-form content is often clunky. That is exactly where tools like Vizard plug the gap, acting as an end-to-end content engine for creators who want to scale. It is made specifically for podcasters, educators, and streamers who need a single place to queue everything they create. Because the AI focuses on virality and distribution, you spend less time guessing what to post and more time actually creating. There is also an underrated angle here, which is repurposing, where you can turn one podcast into newsletters, blog posts, and social threads. That saves hours of work when you are trying to spin one single recording into 10 different assets. Mobile-first creators will appreciate the ability to upload directly from a phone and still get fully segmented clips. This means you can do remote interviews and publish your work without ever touching a desktop computer. Some might worry that automation means everything looks templated, but that is not the case if you use the platform correctly. By using brand controls and presets, you ensure every clip keeps your specific look, while the AI simply formats the content for you. Regarding cost, the smart play is to pick a tool that fits your output level and saves you money on hiring multiple editors. In short, automatic editing is not killing creativity. It is actually enabling it by cutting out the tedium. The cinematic and polished stuff will still exist, and it will be more stunning than ever before. Meanwhile, AI tools let the rest of us keep up with the fast pace of modern social media without burning out. If you are curious, I highly recommend you try a hybrid test by recording a long episode and letting AI generate your clips. The odds are pretty good that you will find more hits, learn what your audience loves, and free up time to make even more content. I get asked all the time whether creators will lose their jobs, but the truth is AI just changes what editing looks like. You still need the core human elements, the big ideas, the smart questions, the chemistry, and the storytelling. What really changes is the loop speed, allowing you to get feedback faster and keep iterating on your projects. If you want a deeper walkthrough on how to set up a content calendar, leave a comment and let me know what you want to see. I am off to set up my next episode, letting the AI do the heavy lifting so I can focus on the fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and I cannot wait to see what you create next.